Alright guys, I'm playing Call of Duty 3 Modern Warfare on my MSI Raider laptop. It's the MSI Raider ge67hx gaming laptop. Got an Intel i7-12800hx with 16 cores, 24 threads. Wow, what did this guy use? Oh, it says proximity mine. Right, it's a MSI Raider ge67hx gaming laptop. It's got 16 cores, 24 threads. Oh damn, grenade. Right, let me say that again. It's a MSI Raider ge67hx gaming laptop. Got Intel i7-12800hx, 16 cores, 24 threads. It's got 16 cores, 24 threads. It's got an NVIDIA GeForce RTX3080 Ti laptop GPU with 16 gigs of VRAM. It's got 3 terabytes SSD, 32 gigs of RAM, Windows 11 Home. Says I got 25 kills, 8 captures, 9 defense, died 23 times. Right, I'll say that again. MSI Raider ge67hx gaming laptop. Got an Intel i7-12800hx with 16 cores, 24 threads, 8 efficiency cores, 8 performance cores. Got NVIDIA GeForce RTX3080 Ti laptop GPU with 16 gigs of VRAM. It has 32 gigs of RAM, 3 terabytes SSD. It's got a SteelSeries keyboard with RGB. That means you can change the keyboard lighting. And it's got LED lighting in the front. Got LED in the front so you can change the lights on the front of the display, front of the laptop. The laptop's got a 240Hz OLED QHD display. It's a 15-inch. Supports 2560 x 1440p resolution. Let's see, what else did I not say? It's got 99.9 watt hour battery. I'm using MSI Afterburner to overclock this to the laptop. So I'm actually overclocking this by 2160 megahertz on the GPU clock. The VRAM is set to 8200 megahertz. Voltage, when I last looked at the voltage, it was about 50, going on to 60 watts. But the GPU itself does support 175 watts. Right, this is Team Deathmatch. I'm gonna throw something here. With Team Deathmatch, you do not need to collect tags. Just eliminate the enemy, and that's basically it. That's all you gotta do with Team Deathmatch. Just eliminate the enemy. Ah, damn, man. Why? How does that work? They shoot you, you die. You shoot them, you don't die. Isn't this a sad scenario? There he is. You see how many times I shot him? He didn't die. Shooting him directly in the head, he doesn't die. So his head's bulletproof. Man, this just sucks, man. Right, so I'm using a DualSense controller to play the game. My power plant is quick CPU, the same that I use on my Steam Deck laptop. And I'm using Windows Mobility Center solely to make sure that it's using the correct power plant, because this laptop does run Windows 11 Home. Like I told you guys, I don't use the 2560 by 1440p. I actually use 1366 by 768 because I do not like the performance that I always get with the 2560 times 1440p resolution. I find like it doesn't perform well in gaming. So I do prefer to use the actual the lower voltage, the lower resolution, because I find the lower resolution is a whole lot better. And I have used the higher resolution before, so I know you're gonna ask me, have you tried the 2560 times 1440p? And yes, I have, and the results were not good. I was getting like 30 FPS in games. I was getting like 20 to 30 FPS, sometimes 40 FPS. I played Halo. If you know Halo, I don't know which Halo it was, but I was playing Halo something, and I played the game itself was giving me about 50 FPS, but when you go into multiplayer, the game is really low, like 40. Like it's so low, it's like 40 FPS. It's not worth playing it on that level, if you know what I mean. It just wasn't. It wasn't worth anything. I was trying my best to play games, and I was not getting much FPS in the game. So I was just like, nah, I can't be bothered. I'm not going to use this 25 times 1440p resolution anymore, because I wasn't getting what I wanted in the game. So what I eventually did is I stopped using the 2560 times 1440p resolution, and I started to use a much lower resolution. I went to 1920 by 1080p, and yes, with that one as well, it's kind of similar to the 2560 times 1440p, because I just didn't see the point. I wasn't getting high frame rates. I wasn't understanding the whole thing with people, why they like using 2560 times 1440p resolution, and I was just getting so frustrated by using it. So I stopped using 2560 times 1440p. I ended up using the 1920 by 1080p resolution, but that did not yield good results. It was kind of similar to what I was getting on the 2560. Like I said, there wasn't much of a difference, so I didn't see a point. And eventually I started doing my research to see what games I could actually play with a higher frame rate, despite the fact that I had a good graphics card. But the graphics card itself, it's got 16 gigs of VRAM, so I was thinking I should be at least able to play any game I want to play, but I wasn't getting the performance that I wanted. This is before I was using MSI Afterburner to overclock my laptop. Before I used MSI Afterburner, I was getting very bad frame rates. I was not getting what I wanted, so I was getting frustrated with the game. I mean, with the gaming laptop, and I felt like I'd wasted money. But eventually, when I found out that all that was required, wow, all that was required really is you need to overclock your laptop. I started to overclock it. At first I would use 700 millivolts to overclock the laptop. I would use 700 MV to overclock the laptop, but I never got the performance that I wanted. And then I started using 800 MV, which is millivolts, to overclock the laptop, but still that was not enough. So I was not happy with the 700 and 800 millivolts. And eventually I found myself on the Reddit pages. And on Reddit, not the website itself, not the app, but the website. And eventually I just started using the app. And the app itself did specify that the RTX3080 Ti actually is lower in terms of megahertz than the 3080. So I thought it was higher, but it's actually lower than the other one. The 3080 is much higher than the Ti, so I didn't know this. The 3080 is actually clocked at about 17 to 1800 megahertz on its own without overclocking, whereas the Ti is always clocked much lower, and I couldn't understand the whole reason why they would use a lower clock. So I started feeling like maybe I wasted money on my laptop. But eventually, I started using the NVIDIA app. And when I started using the NVIDIA app, I discovered that the app on its own can do what's called auto tuning on your laptop. And the auto tuning on its own, the auto tuning is when it benchmarks the laptop's graphics card, and when it benchmarks the laptop's graphics card, it does show you the voltage as well, not just the benchmark. So when I started doing that, I started realizing that my laptop could actually go higher than 700 millivolts. I think I got 14 kills, 16 assists, 19 deaths. I still came out first, which is weird. So listen. So what I'm saying is, I discovered that my laptop can go higher than the 700, 800 millivolts, while using the NVIDIA app, the program. And when I discovered that, I was actually amazed, and I was like, okay, my laptop can go up to 1,100 millivolts. So again, I was curious, and I wanted to find out if this was a factor. So I wanted to find out if this was true or not. You know, like, is this a real thing, or is it just me? I didn't want to burn out my laptop, you understand? So I was thinking, I don't want to destroy my laptop. I might use a high voltage and end up destroying the laptop or causing damage, unnecessary damage, you know, to the... I might end up causing unnecessary damage to my laptop. So what I thought was, let me use, let me first do it in small increments. You understand? Let me do this in small increments. Let me not be hasty. Let me not just do what I want to do with this. Let me use this in small increments and see what I can actually get from my my laptop. So I started going to 900 millivolts, 950 millivolts, and each time I did this, the small increments, I started to notice that the laptop was actually performing better, you know, like it would perform a whole lot better. And then I thought to myself, okay, this seems like it might just be getting where I want it to go, you know, like it might eventually go where I want it to go to in terms of overclocking. Right, this is hardpoint. So after I started seeing that, after I saw that, oh, that I'm running away from the thing. This guy thinks I'm the enemy. But he just wanted an easy kill. Why didn't they have this thing spinning around? I wanna, oh damn, I don't have a proximity line to throw down. Ah, wow. Damn it, man. How did that guy know that I was actually still sitting there or something? It's like he kind of knew. Or he had a wild guess, like, I know someone is there. Ah, wow. I actually pointed him out. My teammate actually got him. Shot him. But I'm just surprised, like, ah, damn it. Ah, wow, that guy got shot. Where does that do that? Yes, I got him. Let's say in revenge. I'm gonna throw it down here. Oh, damn, I actually got someone from a distance. I shot the dude, he was camping. But I still got him. Wait, there's someone behind here. Yeah, I saw someone here. I'm gonna throw it right there. Okay, so I think that was... Right, but I managed to throw down a smoke grenade. Hopefully that should help the team out a bit. It did help, you see. Smoke grenades caused a wow. This guy tried to stab me. This guy is just weird. I think he likes stabbing people. There's someone over there with, you see the light? I think he's a sniper or something. Damn it, man. Right, so as I started testing MSI Afterburner with the 950 millivolts, I started to notice a huge improvement in gaming. And this is what led me towards using slightly higher than 950. So when I went onto the internet, it said that 3080 Ti could actually go up to 1000 millivolts to 1100. Well, it said 1000 millivolts. So I didn't understand the millivolt stuff, but I told you, like, I started using, I would just use this thing. I would just use small increments at first before I would actually use that 1100. Eventually, I managed to, to make up my mind, and I decided that the 1100 millivolts was what I was going to use, because NVIDIA app said it was safe, because that is what it said it would initially use. So I just thought to myself, let me just use what NVIDIA app is saying my laptop can use, which is the 1100 millivolts. You understand? I did research about it. It said it was 1.1 voltage, and they said, and they did actually say that because the app itself was saying that it was a safe voltage, because the app, how I overclocked my laptop. I overclocked the laptop using the NVIDIA app, the program, and it's a program that was saying that it was safe. It said it was safe to use 1100 millivolts or 1.1 volts on my laptops specifically. So that is why I decided to use the 1100 millivolts in the end, because I kept using these other voltages like 900 millivolts, 950, and slowly but slowly I would get good performance, but I would never get the performance that I actually wanted on my laptop, until one day I decided, no, let me just use the full the full 1100 millivolts, and that's exactly what I did. You see what I mean? So when I started using the correct the correct voltage on the laptop, which was 1100 millivolts or 1.1 volts, it started to show me that it could only go up to 1080 81 millivolts, which was still fine, because that in itself was still overclocks the laptop. So it's still overclocking the laptop. So it wasn't a bad thing, it was like the laptop is still being overclocked, and the laptop itself was still being overclocked, you understand? But now it was actually allowing me to use the voltage that was necessary for the laptop to actually do the kind of gaming that I wanted it to do. You understand? So I was happier with the performance, and then from then on I just started playing every game I wanted to play. I would just use MSI Afterburner to overclock the laptop first, then go to MSI Center first, set it up for gaming, because I use extreme performance, and it does support Cooler Boost 5, which is both. It's got two fans on this laptop, and that's what I would do. I would just basically use exactly what the laptop would let me use, and eventually I noticed a huge difference in gaming. Every game I play, I always get like really good performance, and when I got the good performance, the kind of performance I was looking for, like the performance you see me now using, the laptop just plays every game, it does play with. I usually play this game on high graphics settings, but it's just as a direct result that most of the time I do like to use.
Disregard that. Disregard that. Moving here.
So basically, when I noticed that the higher voltage was what my laptop wanted, I started to use that. You understand? So it was benefiting me a lot. So that's why, even if I play Fortnite, even if I play War Robots, I will play it with that 1100 millivolts. You know, I just overclock it now with MSI Afterburner, and I'm starting to see the performance that I always wanted. You know what I mean? I got a Mosquito that I want to use. So that's why I'm saying a lot of people that do buy gaming laptops and they never see the performance values from their laptops. It's not because your laptop cannot play those games. It's not the case. It's normally because you're not using the correct voltage for your laptop. So if you do not use the correct voltage for your laptop, what happens? Your laptop starves. It cannot go higher in terms of overclocking, and then you blame your laptop and say, oh, it's crappy, I paid $2,000 for this, it's not working, blah blah blah. It's not that it's not working. Your laptop works, but you yourself have not pushed your laptop enough for you to then make the claim that your laptop is not performing. You know what I mean? You can't make a claim on something until you've fully overclocked your laptop and you've exhausted every possibility of overclocking. It's the same thing like what I did with my Steam Deck. I used to Steam Deck, oh, Steam Deck's not that good, blah 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 blah, like everyone was saying. But then I ignored people. I went online, I found something called AMD Power Control Panel. I got 2 of them. I showed you in my videos last time, and I started to experiment. And before you knew it, I started off with 35 watts, and then I moved over to about 50 watts, and I started experimenting with the gigahertz, and I went from 3.5 gigahertz to 4 gigahertz. And then I did some research that the Steam Deck, the LCD version Steam Deck, actually has an unlocked CPU. And what that means is that you can actually go above the 3.5 gigahertz on the Steam Deck. So it actually goes above that. So I didn't know this stuff. If I had listened to people and just kept quiet and just, they told me you can't do this and that, I wouldn't have found out that you can overclock the Steam Deck. Because I went out of the boundaries of what people said, and most people are like, buy this new console, buy this new thing, because this new console is better. This new console will it's just a better option for you. And I was feeling like, okay, if this new option is the way forward, then fine, I will use that new option. You get me? You understand? So I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna use that new option. I'm gonna do what people told me to do, and I'm going to try and buy a new console. But every time I want to buy a new console, those consoles are so expensive that I just felt to myself like, no man, I can't afford these new consoles. $800, $1,000, $2,000, depending on what console you want. All these consoles are always expensive, and I felt like I've got a Steam Deck. It's on Windows fine. I changed it from Steam operating system. Why can't my Steam Deck play all these games? So I started experimenting. I got the AMD Power Control Panel. This was after research, finding out about AMD, like low-end PCs. And then I found out you can actually try to give your low-end AMD laptop like more power, more voltage. I didn't know you could do that. And then I found out that there's more than one power control panel for AMD. And I started downloading them, testing them. The one I didn't like was the gray one. That's for A O'Neill. And the one that I've kept is the white and red one, the old one, and the green one. You see, so I kept these power plants. And then I found a power plant online. I've always told you guys about Quick CPU, but most people don't listen to me. They're like, what's Quick CPU? Is it that Vortex thing? It's not Vortex. It's more or less it unpacks your cores just like AMD Power Control Panel will do, and that's all it does. It unpacks your cores. So if you want to test the boundaries of your Steam Deck, do not stop because someone tells you that you can't do something. Don't listen to people. People will always try to discourage you, you know? People will always try to discourage you and tell you can't do anything. Well, you can. You just have to try. You just have to. Oh, damn! That guy shot me. You have to try. You can't just. Someone tells you can't do something, then you just believe them and you don't do it. Then how would you ever know? If people like me didn't exist in the world, how do you know about overclocking a Steam Deck, which is like 2 years old now? You know, I got my Steam Deck when Valve first announced the Steam Deck. I didn't buy my Steam Deck from Amazon or from any of these weird shops. I actually had to wait for mine to be pre-ordered and sent to me. So I had to wait a certain amount of time before I actually got my Steam Deck. That's why I cherish my Steam Deck so much. And like I said to you, I tried to buy the new consoles. I couldn't afford them. $800, $1,000, and it was so expensive to buy another console. And I thought, I've already got a console. Why can I not use mine currently and hopefully just be able to play the same games? You understand? So that's why I believe in self-confidence. Don't allow people to tell you what you can do and can't do, because the Steam Deck is a computer. As long as it's got a way for you to overclock it, then you have a way to overclock it. You understand what I mean? You just when you're doing this stuff, this research online, don't type in like don't type in stuff like like I don't know, like I don't know how else to put it. Like, don't type stuff in like Steam Deck overclocking. You're not gonna find it online unless you go. If you come to YouTube, you're most likely gonna find me or somebody else talking about it, but you're not gonna find a lot of people talking about overclocking the Steam Deck. So that's why I'm saying it's very rare and hard to find people talking about this stuff. No one talks about it. So that's why I'm saying it's difficult to find people that will tell you, oh, all you gotta do is download this program and then get this program. This program will actually allow you to do A, B, and C. So this is the sad thing about Steam Deck. A lot of people take it for granted, and then they say it can't play games. It can play games, but you need to overclock it. You're not going to be able to overclock it by just playing it as it is, especially if you've just come to Windows. If you come to Windows with the Steam Deck from Steam operating system, you're going to find a lot of caveats. You're going to find that there's a lot of things that you cannot do, obviously. There's so much you can't do with the Steam Deck. But if you do overclock the Steam Deck, like now I'm using 5 gigahertz. I went above 4 gigahertz to 5. Yes, the Steam Deck cannot do the 5, but that's beside the point. Like I always say, when you overclock stuff, you're not doing it because it's comfortable. You're not doing it because if I overclock my Steam Deck, then I'm doing it because I want to see more performance. You might not get the performance that you're looking for. So the only way for you to... Look at this guy. I didn't even know it's the enemy. I was like, what's going on here? What is a mosquito? What I'm saying is you have to do things that are uncomfortable with your Steam Deck in order to find out what it can do and what it can't do. So when I do the 5 gigahertz overclock, for me it's uncomfortable because I don't know if I'm going to destroy or break my Steam Deck. But the whole point is that when I do this, I'm hoping that I will accomplish something that will inspire other people to do. You know what I mean? Like, if I can overclock my Steam Deck, then you can overclock your Steam Deck. You understand? So we all in this, like, doing something good for each other. You know what I mean? So that's why I do it. I enjoy, like, I enjoy doing experiments on my Steam Deck. So I use 5 gigahertz. Like I said, the Steam Deck is got an unlocked CPU. Fine, it might not do the full 5 gigahertz, but it will definitely do it will definitely do. Wow, I got the gun turret. Nice one. It'll definitely, it'll definitely. Oh damn! It'll definitely do. I got the gun turret. I'll find out where to put this thing. Every time I put it outside here, you know, I've got this gun turret so many times, but every time I put it like out here, people will just find a way to destroy it. So I don't know where to put it, you see? If you put it outside, they'll always find a way to destroy it. They will. They'll find it, they'll destroy it, and then you kind of lose it. And then it kind of annoys me so much. So I do not know where to set this thing up properly to get the amount of kills that I want to get from it. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. Where can I put this thing that I would definitely get the amount of kills that I can get from this thing? Right, that was the proximity mine of the enemy. Look at that thing. Where it got destroyed. Wow. I got an assist. Ah damn, I got a mosquito as well. Man, I really want to set this thing up properly. Where's this dude? Nice one. I'm going to slide, get his attack, and kill this dude. Wow, I got all my score streaks. I got all my score streaks. Ah damn, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Ah, I cannot see what that dude was. Right, I'm trying to decide here. What will it give me first? Ah, damn, it's gonna give me this thing. I don't know where to set this thing up, man. Right, I just had to set it somewhere. I had to set it up somewhere because, like I said, there's no place that I've ever set it up where, you know, I have actually had it, where I've actually had it not been destroyed. That's the problem. It's not gonna live for long, but it will cause quite a lot of damage during its time, during its period. You see, look what they used to destroy it, or they tried to hit it with that thing, with the mine thing. Did they destroy it? Where did I put it? Okay, I put it right at the end. I'm telling you, they will destroy it very quickly on this map. You see, they destroyed it. You see what they used? Yeah, I'll tell you what they used. They used a what do you call this thing? They used a they used a missile. They basically used a missile to destroy the turret. They spent a missile. They sent a missile solely to destroy my gun turret. Not because they could do anything else about it. You see what I mean? They use a missile. You know that what's it called, that missile that you sent down? That's what they used to destroy the turret. They didn't kill nobody. They didn't waste time in killing people or doing whatever. Nope. They just sent down a turret and that was it. I mean, they sent down a missile and that was it. That was the end of my thingy. Right, I'm getting tired of carrying this cluster mine with me. I'm gonna use it now. And ooh, damn. I'm gonna get a kill still. You see, I got a kill. Right, this. Oh, damn, what the hell was that thing? I got a double kill actually. Oh, the guy went through the window. Oh damn, you see, I got more kills because it's a cluster mine. Boom, there you go. Oh wow, oh yeah, I have to use this thing. Oh damn it. Oh damn, that's crazy, man. Wow. So basically, at the end of this topic, what I'm saying is, do not follow what people say when they say you cannot over. Oh wow, I got 32 kills. No, 33 kills. I got 18. Yeah, and then two. Okay, 18 confirmed, 2 denies. So most of my kills were assists then. Anyway, listen. I overclocked my Steam Deck at 50 watts and I use 5 gigahertz. Like I said, the Steam Deck can only go up to about 3.5. Might be able to go up to about 4 because somebody on YouTube said it was the CPU on the LCD version Steam Deck actually unlocked. But you need a program called AMD Power Control Panel, and the other power control panels, the newer ones, don't work that well with Steam Deck. But anyway, beside that point, you need to overclock the Steam Deck in order to get the maximum performance out of it. The same thing with what I'm doing with my laptop is the same thing I'm doing with the Steam Deck. I overclock my laptop, I give it more power, 1.1 volts or 1100 millivolts, and what do I get? I get better performance. So what I'm saying is, give your Steam Deck more power, like 50 watts. Yes, the adapter says 45 watts, but I don't even know if the Steam Deck goes up to 50 watts. I think it goes up to about 15 watts and that's it. But still, it's like you're giving it slightly more power, you know? You know, when you overclock something, you need to make sure that you are doing everything you can to actually, you're doing everything that you can to overclock your Steam Deck or your laptop. There's no point in saying you're overclocking something and then you don't overclock it. You understand what I mean? Check that out. You see how I shot that guy? Right in the face. Oh, damn. I like throwing the proximity mines in this area because you will definitely get killed. Damn, that guy just prone, man. He proned on me. I could not get him. Wow. Wait, there's someone who's died. Oh, wow. There were 2 of them. One guy was coming through the window and the other one was actually trying to aim at me. I was like, damn. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. I saw both of them, but there was nothing I could do. Throw a proximity mine right by that window. This one, you always get a kill. And then I think everywhere else here, everywhere else there. Oh, wait, oh, damn. I didn't even realize the guy was there. Oh, yeah, damn, there's a guy there. See what I did there? I climbed over the chairs, but now I've thrown it right there. The proximity mine is not exactly where I want it to be. But now I'm afraid if I go by that window, I'm going to get shot. Most likely, there's always someone there. You can throw your mine there. Okay, the other place you can put it, the better place, is here, by that door. Like right there. Or by that window. You see the window? This window here. Put your proximity mine there, you will always get a kill. They like to stand there and like peek. They don't shoot through, but they peek. They peek and then they shoot you. You know what a peeking is? It's like when oh, that, look, he got hit by my mosquito. A peeking is like this, like when you come on the side here and you're peeking, but you're using it as cover. That's what they do. So that's the problem. If you don't like put your proximity mine there, it's very hard to get them. You understand? It's very hard to get the people because that's what they do. They peek and then they look through and then they hide as well. They got cover. You see? I saw that dude as well. That dude's coming in from here. But I don't know where he is now. I like to pin. If you want to know how to pin, you need to use your D-pad. The up on the D-pad is how you pin. And why do I pin? Because obviously if I get shot, if someone's alert on my team, they'll know that, okay, the last place this guy got shot at was at this location, you know? And then if they're alert as well, they might go to that place and find the dude. Most people that get these kill streaks are always camping. So you go there and shoot him, his kill streak is dead, you know? But in this area, you always get kills right in the middle. I mean, on Steam Deck, this game doesn't look as nice as this. Ah, check this out. There's two of them. Ah, I got an assist plus 200 XP. I got another assist, Afterlife plus 20 XP. Oh, damn it, man. Oh, no, he's peeking. You saw that? He's peeking. I got shot there. He peeked. He went like this, like that. He peeked through. Ah, oh, damn. Ah, that sucks. Why didn't I play on my Steam Deck? I think the thing is it's not that not playing on Steam Deck. I've been playing on Steam Deck. I got so many videos to upload on my iPhone that my laptop is the only device that was kind of free, and the point is the laptop on its own does perform slightly better, especially if I'm doing a lot of uploads. The laptop will connect to the internet or to the Wi-Fi a whole lot better because of the program that it runs in the background. It's got something called Killer Wi-Fi Intelligence Wi-Fi thing. So it actually performs a whole lot better than oh damn! It actually performs a whole lot better than the Steam Deck. Obviously, with that option of being able to, it has an option like I don't know what else to say. It has an oh damn! Someone's in here. This is what I hate the most about this game. Nice one. Thank you very much. Thank you for just dying. Right, so like what I'm trying to say. Let me throw the cross into mine first, just in case I get shot. You see? I knew that was gonna happen. And why did I turn it on? So just in case someone shot me and goes near it, you will die. If you try to turn that thing off. You can turn off the roundabout. The roundabout can be turned off. But you only know this if people like me tell you this. Shot that guy in the back. Then I got shot in the back. So what I'm saying is the laptop has a program that helps it for gaming and helps it control the Wi-Fi for gaming. So that's why I find it slightly easier to use the laptop instead of the Steam Deck. And like I said, because I was actually uploading videos online, but it's finished now. I have to still upload about 43 videos that I have to still upload. Because of that reason, that is why I found, that I could just, maybe I was giving it a try actually. I didn't think it was going to be different, but I thought, well, let me try and see if my laptop's going to be better for gaming. And as you can see, despite the fact that it was actually, oh damn. I tried to jump out shooting. He threw a grenade. I was like, better to try to jump out than to explode. Right, so my whole point is having the fact that the laptop has a program that helps it for Wi-Fi for gaming. I thought, like, let me use the laptop instead, because Steam Deck is probably gonna be laggy. I don't have a program that controls Wi-Fi on the Steam Deck. I'm not saying I couldn't download one, probably find one eventually, but that wasn't a priority at the time. Sometimes you just want to play a fast game. This wasn't meant to be like a game like I was supposed to be playing games non-stop. No, it was just meant for me to play 1 or 2 games because I was bored, and then I was watching, like I told you, Terminator, because I've got that Movie Box Pro thing that I use, that app, or that, well, it's not an app, it's a program. And then I was just watching the movies because I've got all the Terminator movies, and I thought I like the movie, so it's not like I haven't seen it. I have seen all the Terminators, all of them, unless if there's something new on Terminator. I've even seen Alien Romulus. I watched that one. Didn't particularly like it. I thought it was good. Wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad film, but it didn't resonate with all the Alien movies that we've watched in the past. Prometheus was probably the best alien movie they ever made, was Prometheus. and I thought they were going to take it from there and move on with the story, which they didn't. So I found that kind of like, I mean, fine, they're trying to bring in the younger generation into Aliens, it's fine. But, if you're following the story, then you want to follow the story, right? You want to follow the story to the end. Like, okay, let us learn what's going to happen in the future with this Prometheus thing. Oh, damn, man. Yes! I got 2 kills! Oh, the guy behind, she got me. That was weird. I'm just saying, you follow Aliens differently. Some people watch the movie, it's nice movie. And someone like me will be like, so what happens with Prometheus? Where's the part 2 of that one, So of course, Alien is always about aliens, fine. The Xenos, but still, I wanted to see what's gonna happen. Like, is there something else gonna happen? Are we gonna go to another planet, find aliens? What's happening? And there was none of that. It's the same old story. Go to a space, find a spaceship with an alien in it, and it's like they were trying to make part 1 again, isn't it? To me, it wasn't a new movie. It was like it was like a revamped version of the first movie. Remember the first movie? They went into space, they found a big spaceship in space, got on top of that spaceship, inside it, and then they found those weird stuff in there. And then that robot was programmed to protect the Xeno. And then that dude was, he had it in his stomach, and it broke through his chest. It was like a copy of the first one, so it's a bit of a letdown, I'm just saying, if you follow the Alien movies, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't follow them, then everything I said doesn't make sense to you. But if you watch the first Alien movie, you know what I mean. So I thought they were gonna move forward from Prometheus, because all the other films on Alien were all about planets. But this one went straight back to the alien spaceship and all that stuff. Anyway, like I said, with Steam Deck, you need AMD power control panel to overclock it, and quick CPU as the power plant. And you always have something good to play.